Kissin 99.3, your number one choice for new hot country. Big show coming to town this Thursday. We've got the guys home free. Going to be in town April 4th, this Thursday, their Crazy Your Life tour. They got the new album out. Crazy Your Life came out this past Friday. And of course, they got the tour that's supporting the album. And there's just going to be a lot of fun coming up on Thursday. And who better to talk with than one of the members of the world-renowned a cappella group, Home Free, Austin Brown. How you doing, my friend?
My friend, I am just great, man. I'm so excited. I always love doing shows in Georgia, my home state, and I can't wait for this one.
Now, most of those guys are from up north. You're the only one from the South. How does that work out?
Well, it used to be that way for sure, but the group was founded in Minnesota, and for a long time it was all Minnesota boys, and slowly we've been taking over a little bit. So I'm from Georgia. The bass man, Mr. Tim Faust, is from the Gulf Coast in Texas. And we also have one member, Adam Chance, who's from L.A., a.k.a. Lower Alabama.
Lower Alabama.
So we outnumber them now.
Now, you guys have collaborated with some big names over the years. Obviously, the late, great Kenny Rogers, the Oak Ridge Boys on Elvira, and tons of others. Mark Wills, another Georgia boy. What was it like performing and collaborating with those guys?
Each time is just as surreal as the next. It's been so amazing getting to work with all these folks. We got to induct Don McLean into the Musicians Hall of Fame in Nashville. We also got to sing with him when he got his star on the Walk of Fame in L.A. a couple years back. Kenny Rogers is like our country grandpa, man. He was so kind to us. He would just sit around and tell us stories for literally hours. And he would give us dirt on the Oak Ridge Boys, who are kind of like our dirty uncles, man. Every time we get together, they're like, I don't know, man, the 80s was weird. I might be your dad. So, yeah, man, it's just awesome getting to know all those folks little by little, and, hopefully that's just a trend that continues.
Well, you guys keep singing like this, there's no doubt it's going to continue. You guys have performed pretty much everywhere. And I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Fairs, festivals, concert halls, ships, and, of course, reality TV, the Sing-Off. You guys were on that show. What was that like?
That was, we just coming up on the 10-year anniversary of that show airing and us actually winning. I think it was December of 2023, so now we're a little past it now, past that 10-year mark.
Yep.
Man, it's looking back on it, it still kind of feels like a dream. We went there and our only goal was to not be the first band kicked off, and somehow we were able to stick it out to the end and take the whole thing.
Now, you guys have got a lot of albums, 16 albums out total, 9, including the new album, Crazy Your Life with you guys, with yourself. Is there a personal favorite of yours, or you just kind of love them all?
Man, I love all of them, and that album was really special to us, having the chance to redo it. It was, we got to bring so much new life to it because we recorded all those songs 10 years ago, and now to be able to bring like our new sound, our evolved sound to those same songs is awesome. I mean, from Tim Faust has got an original in there called Champagne Taste, which I still think is one of the most brilliant country songs ever written. And getting to hear him sing, Josh Turner on there is also just awesome. One of my favorite songs that we've done is called Wake Me Up. We just brought that back to the show. That was the very first song that we ever recorded, in the new world, really post-sing-off.
Right.
And a little known fact about it is we knew we had won the show before it aired. And so we had this moment of like 3 months before it aired to like feel like we could get all our ducks in a row so that when it aired, we were like poised to take advantage of the momentum.
That's got to be hard. That's got to be hard to hold back. Already knowing the result.
Man, you want to talk about some humbling experiences. All the places we performed in that space between that didn't know that we had just won this TV show. It was like, all right. It was like, we're still normal people. Okay. Like, we got to keep working hard no matter what. So, so we recorded that song, and then we released the music video. It went really well for us, for our first music video to ever be released. So well, in fact, that NBC called us, and they were like, hey, guys, you can't release any more videos. You're lucky we're letting you keep this one up, but if you release any more videos, we're going to have problems, because then everybody's going to know that you guys won. And we were like, oh, that's a good point. We should probably, I guess we could just wait, but at least we got that one out there, so whenever people went and searched for us while the show was airing, they actually had something to find.
So when it comes to reality shows, obviously there is reality, but there's also a little bit of the other stuff too, like entertainment.
Oh yeah, it's still entertainment, man. It's still a show, right?
Oh yeah.
It's still a show. It's relatively speaking. It's a movie. It's a TV show. You know, there's plenty of arcs in there that the producers write for us. You know, and I think, you know, we didn't expect to last for a while on that show either, because we were pretty stubborn. They asked us to do a lot of things, and we were the only group on the show that was like, absolutely not. We're not doing Country Girl Shake It for Me. Don't get me wrong, great song. That was not us in that moment. That was not the move. You know what I mean? For our first song to ever come out, we were like, it's not going to happen.
Got to stay true to your roots, man.
You know, absolutely. We got to have a little bit of authenticity here, and I will say that all the producers on the show, you know, at the end of the day, were really good to us, really kind to us. You know, we got a record deal out of it, and they didn't do anything to hinder our growth. You know, which is not always the case for some people. They were always good to us, and it's been a charmed life moving forward to here. Don't get me wrong, a lot of work. You know, we tour more than anybody else in the business. But, you know, it's just kind of, that's been our path, and it's been a fun one.
Well, it's one that if you follow Home Free on YouTube, hopefully you do, you see what you guys do. And of course, everybody knows you for the country stuff that you guys do, but you guys do a little bit of everything. And of course, you got your own stuff as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody in the band is pretty diverse in terms of all of our interests and all of our pursuits. It's, you know, it's one of my favorite things about the band is just we all just support each other as individuals and as the band. You know what I mean? It's everybody's married at this point. It's just like one big traveling family. Now, for the show on Thursday, besides some of the best sound you're ever going to hear in the world, what can fans expect for the show on Thursday? You know, man, Home Free, if you've never seen us live before, it is something that just can't be explained. I promise you that if you make it there, no matter what you're a fan of music-wise, you're going to leave a fan of ours. I mean, it's such a good time. There's a lot of laughs. Tim Faust is a really brilliant stand-up comedian in a lot of ways and an incredible host. So we're just having a good time, cutting up, making some really good music. You know, our beatboxer is going to get up there and do a drum solo that's just going to, you know, just leave you gobsmacked. Yeah, and it's a fun time. And once you see everybody else who's been there, you'll get it. You'll know how to act when you show up. We're talking with Austin Brown. He's the high tenor for the group Home Free. They're going to be here this Thursday live at the River Center. Showtime is 7:30. There are still tickets available. You can go to Kissin993.com. Just click on the concert tab, and then the little banner you'll see there at the top. Pretty easy to purchase tickets for the show. Again, it's this Thursday, River Center, 7:30. Austin, thank you so much for the time. And here's the cool part. We're actually going to have you guys in studio on Thursday. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, I heard that. I'm looking forward to it. That should be a good time. We're going to have you do some stuff live. We're going to record some stuff, and we're just going to have a good time. And hopefully everyone will get a chance to tune in on Thursday and catch you guys before the show on a Thursday evening. So, Austin, until then, my friend, take care, drive carefully, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for having me. Take care, Austin.